Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Summer Reading. It's me, Gorp. I bet you're wondering why I have so many flashlights. Well, I'm getting ready for my adventure today and need to be prepared. Do you know that we live in cave country here in Kentuckiana? And today, I get to go explore one. But before we leave, will you play a game with me? You will? Okay. I'm going to turn off the lights. And when they turn back on, I have to freeze. Or make like a stalactite. You get it? All right, let's play. Ready? Lights out. Lights on. Okay. Ready? Lights out. Lights on. Okay. One more. Lights out. Lights on. Oh, that was great. Thanks for playing. That was so dark, wasn't it, friends? And you know where else it gets dark like that? In the caves. So let's get our boots on, grab our flashlights, and get going. Today at Camp LFPL, we're going to visit our friends at Squire Boone Caverns. Will you join me? Let's go! Hiya, friends! We're on another adventure with my new friend Claudia. How are you today, Claudia?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me. Claudia, can you tell me a little bit about this place? Where are we today?
We are at Squire Boone Caverns in southern Indiana, just about 45 minutes out of Louisville. And we have a pioneer village, and we have a beautiful cave for you to go through today.
Oh, boy. I bet you noticed my helmet. I'm planning on going in the caves, but I don't want to get lost.
No problem. We're going to keep you safe on our walkways.
Oh, thanks, Claudia. I can't wait.
Squire and Daniel actually discovered the cave back in 1790. And Squire remembered where the natural entrance to the cave was, and he told his brother he's coming back here to live. A few years later, he came back, he built the grist mill, and he built a home right up on the hillside. And he stayed here until he died in 1815. Then, several years later, in the 1960s, they decided to open the cave to the public. They went in, they put in the walkways and the lighting, and they built the very first building, the main cabin. Then after that, they built one building a year for several years. So now we have a pioneer village with candle making, soap making, grist mill, and so on. And they finally also rebuilt Squire's mill. And it is working today, and they grind corn into corn milling grits. But you can watch a mill demonstration any day of the week, and you just have to go down and ask the miller for a nice demonstration, and he can show you how Squire actually made corn milling grits. And don't forget, everybody, when you finish your summer reading program, you will get a pass to come see us. So you get to see the cave and everything in the village. So please read those books. All right, everybody, so let's meet Kim, and we're going to go in the cave.
I'm here with my guide, Miss Kim, and she's going to take us into the cave. Kim, I'm a little bit nervous. Are we going to be okay in there?
Gorp, we're going to be just fine in there, I promise.
Okay, great. Do I need my helmet?
You know, I don't think you do. You know, we're not in a wild cave, and I think you'll be safe.
Oh, okay, great. So not a wild cave, I don't need my helmet, and I see this bat wing. Does that mean there's going to be lots of bats in there?
Well, you know, it's already summertime, and our bats have gone outside to look for food. And bats go into a cave to hibernate to sleep over the winter. It's not winter, so they're going to be out looking for food. So I don't think we're going to see a bat in the cave today.
Oh, good news. You hear that, Stick? I know you were worried. Okay, so we can go in with no helmet, no bats, and Kim's going to keep us safe. You ready?
Ready, let's go.
Let's do it!
Hi kids, welcome to Squire Boone Caverns. Let's start the tour. So we're inside the cave now, and the first area that we're in is a place that we call the Lunar Terrace. And this used to be a running creek that came through the cave. Up to my right is where the opening was, and it came down to my left and came all the way into the cave there. And it's dry today. The dry bed has lines in it. I want to focus on those lines. Those are called rimstone dams. The water full of mineral that used to be in the creek helped to make the rimstone dams. What would happen is as the water came through here, it would speed up It would shake the minerals loose out of the water. They would sink down to the bottom of the creek. As the minerals collected on the bottom of the creek, they started to come together to form the lines. So it kind of looks like dry spaghetti there on the floor, doesn't it? Those rimstone dams are just a couple inches tall. We have some large rimstone dams down below in an active running creek. We have the largest rimstone dams in any of the U.S. show caves down below. The temperature in a cave is 54 degrees all year long, and the water, it stays about 52 degrees as well. So they're pretty close to the same temperature. You'll see the creek that's down here. This is called the Old Mill Stream. This is the stream that's making the large rimstone dams. This area of the cave is what we call the Gilded Grotto. Gilded means shiny and showy, pretty. So we have lots of pretty formations in this area. Grotto is a fancy word for a cave with a water source, and we have lots of water in this cave. The water comes down on top of us and drips down on us. We've got the water in the streams here, and we have some underground springs. I like to talk about the formations in this room. So let's start on the ceiling. I'm going to look up to the ceiling and put my flashlight on the formations on there. Those little tiny sticks that are on the ceiling, those are called stalactites. They have a nickname. They're called soda straws because they're long, thin, hollow tubes like a straw, and they look like a straw. Their formation starts outside. When it rains outside, the water comes down onto the ground and it mixes with the carbon dioxide in the ground and it makes something called carbonic acid. That mild acid works its way down through the ground and it picks up minerals along the way. When those minerals get to the ceiling in the cave, whether it's all the way up there or all the way down here, an upper level, those minerals start collecting in the shape of a circle or a ring on the ceiling. As the water comes through the circle, it leaves another one. The water comes through the circle again, and it leaves another one. So over time, those rings start getting long and thin, creating the long hollow tube. So the technical name for that stalactite is called a tubular stalactite. The water continues to drip down. If I were to take my light and shine it on those stalactites, you'll see that there's water dripping down. That water drips down onto the ground. When the minerals start collecting on the ground, they make a nice, neat little pile, and it starts to grow up. So all around us on the lower levels, you'll see these nice, neat little piles. Those are called stalagmites. Now, the way I learned the difference between a stalactite on the ceiling and a stalagmite on the ground is that a stalactite is spelled with a C, stalactite, C for ceiling. On the ground, you have a stalagmite. Stalagmite has a G in it, so G for ground. So stalactite, ceiling, stalagmite, ground. Now, what's really cool about our cave is because it's living and growing, the stalactites will get really long and the stalagmites will get really tall, and eventually they touch in the middle. And when they touch in the middle, we call that a column. And we have lots of columns in our cave. Something else you're going to see in the cave, we call it cave coral. It has lots of bumps on it. Kind of looks like warts, but we don't call them cave warts because that doesn't sound too cool. We call it cave popcorn. That's the nickname for it. When water full of mineral seeps through a formation, and it can be any formation, not just a stalactite, but if you'll notice right beside it, there's bumps right beside it. Any formation in the cave, the mineral starts to grow and collect. Those are tiny. The ones behind me back here are pretty large. The larger they get, the more like popcorn they look like. So that's how they got their nickname as cave popcorn. You'll see that stuff everywhere. Another formation that you will see in the cave, drapes. Drapes kind of look like curtains. That's how they got their name. Kind of a wavy curtain. How these develop, one water droplet at a time will come over the edge and down the side here, and it leaves just a little bit of mineral. And then another water droplet will come down the edge right behind it and leave some more mineral. And over time, that mineral will start to add up and create the wavy drape shape. Some of our drapes are kind of this brown color. Actually, most of them are. Most of the cave color you see is a brown color. That's the basic limestone. Some of our drapes are actually red and white. The white is calcite. You've got some calcite here on these stalactites. The red is something called goethite. And the red and the white will stripe the drapes, red, white, and it looks like bacon. So we refer to the red and white drapes as cave bacon. And you'll see some of that as well. Something else you're gonna see. We call them rock sickles. Flowstone. Unlike the drape, where it's a single drop, this is a whole sheet of water. And the whole sheet of water comes over the edge, leaving the mineral behind. Kind of looks like a frozen rock waterfall. You'll see a lot of flowstone in the cave. This water at the top of the steps here is a different creek than the one we were just at. This is called the Lost River. So Gorp, we're in an area of the cave where we like to use our imaginations. You know the formations that we've talked about.
Right.
What do you see?
Oh, this big rock behind me, it clearly is... Nah-nah. Nah-nah. It's a shark! Run!
I think you may be right. It might be a shark.
Is that what you call it? A shark mite?
Shark mite?
Yeah, that's the official name, right?
That's funny.
Okay, well, maybe I'll get credit for that one day, Kim.
How about if I borrow it and I use it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, shark mite.
All right, teamwork.
So this is an area of the cave where I like to do total darkness. And what it does is it gives us an idea of what it's like for our cave creatures who live in here all the time to experience a total darkness. So we're going to turn it off just for a second. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to visit with our resident bat. If we look up on high, we will see a shadow. Does that shadow look like a bat to you? That's our resident bat. He never leaves anywhere. That is also a natural formation.
Oh, wow. What's this, Kim?
Well, this is Herbie. Herbie used to be a stalactite that grew in the floor here in the cave.
What? What happened to him?
Well, like with all good tour caves, sometimes just a little bit of our cave has to be sacrificed to put in a good floor. So instead of getting rid of him, we saved him so that we could use him as a teaching guide.
Well, he's so smooth on this part, but what's going on over here?
Well, this is the bumpy part of Herbie, and that's called cave coral. We nickname it cave popcorn.
Popcorn? I love popcorn. I'm about ready for a snack. Can I have some? Oh, no, that tastes like a rock. Definitely not good. Maybe we should try something else.
Okay, we'll try something else.
Thanks, Kim. This is so cool.
You're welcome.
Oh, Claudia, this place is beautiful. Where are we?
We're at Boone's Mill.
Oh, I love it. The water's so peaceful and the wind's blowing. I could just take a nap here.
I could too. And the water is actually from the cave that you were just in.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that water's cold.
It's about 52 to 54 degrees.
Too cold for me and Stick. I can't get in that water for sure. Well,
That'll be chilly.
Claudia, what other activities can we do today?
We're going to go up and we're going to dip a candle and we're going to gem mine.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Let's do it.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Okay, Claudia, now what do we get to do?
We are in Hannah Moon's Candle Shop, and we're going to give you an idea of how we dip candles from scratch.
Oh, sounds fun.
It's really simple. Each time we dip this paddle into the wax, we gain one layer of wax, which is about the width of your fingernail.
Oh, that's amazing. Homemade candles are the best. Can I do one? Can I do one?
We can, but let's go right over here and do that.
Okay, let's do it. All right, Claudia, what are the steps? What do I need to know?
All we're going to do is take this little birthday candle,
Okay.
dip it into the wax, and pull it up.
Well, Claudia, is that hot? You better be careful.
It is hot. You don't want to touch the rim.
Okay, no, don't touch the rim, kids. You got to stay back and make sure you're listening to what Claudia says. Okay.
Dip it 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times, and then you get... Claudia, what's that I smell? Is that pine?
It is. It's pine.
Ah! I love pine cones. That's my favorite snack. How did you know?
Yes.
Oh man, I could never have this in my house. I'd be hungry all day. I'd never get anything done. Oh, well, can I take about 5 or 50 of these home with me?
Sure.
Okay, great. Thanks, Claudia. So, what are we doing now?
We're going to be doing some gem mining.
Oh, I love rocks and gems. What kind of things can we find?
We're going to find fool's gold and amethyst and citrine.
What? Did you hear that, guys? She said gold! Okay, how do we do it?
All right, so we dump all our sand and our rocks in the sifter,
Okay.
and we're just going to shaky.
Shaky, like it.
Yeah, get rid of all that sand,
Okay.
and oh my gosh.
What is that? Hold on, let me see. It's Stick, get over here! I found some gold!
You found some fool's
This is
gold.
amazing! It's the fools! Move over, Claudia, that's real! Mom! I'm gonna make you that treehouse you've always wanted! It's gonna be amazing! We're rich! Stick! Oh, Claudia, what a great day we had! Saw so many stalactites, stalagmites. Well, we even made some candles! It was a blast! Thanks so much for having me. This was the best day.
I'm glad you got to come. And don't forget, kids, read all your books in their summer reading program, and you will get to come and see us too.
That's right. Don't forget that, kids. See you next time.
Welcome to Camp LFPL, where you earn prizes by reading. Attention campers! Get ready to read! All you have to do to complete the summer reading program is read books! That's 10 books if you're in elementary school, 20 books if you're in preschool, or 6 books if you're in middle or high school. Read books and earn this Camp LFPL fanny pack! Campers can read physical books, ebooks, and listen to audiobooks. Don't forget to tell your friends about the books you read because they can be summer reading campers just like you. The library has thousands of books for you to choose from. Get outside this summer and bring along a book on your adventures. But you may want to watch your fishing pole a little closer than Bear did.
All kids who complete the summer reading program will receive passes and treats from these area businesses.
Learn more about the Louisville Free Public Library's summer reading program at lfpl.org/summerreading. Have a great summer and happy reading!
It's scouting time! Yeah!
Amanda.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here at the beautiful Camp Shanatuck in Bullitt County.
If you love archery
Or creek walking,
or everything in between,
come on down and join us. You can go online at www.gskentuckiana.org.
or call 888-771-5170. Come have some more fun.
Hey, Stick! You want to learn about hiking? Hey, oh, great, good. Yeah, I got my walking stick, but don't get jealous. He's not permanent, okay? Let's do it!
Here at Girl Scout Camp, we love to go hiking. Here are some of the things you will need. A hat to protect yourself from the sun.
A flashlight.
A first aid kit just in case someone falls or gets hurt.
A map so you don't get lost.
A snack because you might get hungry.
And a water bottle so you don't get dehydrated.
Bug spray because there's lots of bugs.
And Stick, you wanna come too? Hop in!
Today we are out in the woods and we're going to go on a hike.
Where are we going? I have a map.
When you're hiking in the woods, leave no trace.
You should look on the ground for any roots or branches that have fallen so you don't trip. Have a buddy.
Hey Gorp,
Hey, what's up, Ian?
how are we doing?
Oh.
We have this delicious meal we have for you.
What? What did I do to deserve this meal?
After
Oh, we did go on a great hike, didn't we, guys?
Yep.
And you know what? I'm so tired.
Me too.
And you know what? You guys are a couple of my favorite Weebelows. And I heard that we were going to have like a 4-course meal over here.
Yep.
So what did you get me?
So, let's start with the main course. Right here we got pine cone sushi, a little bit of rock candy,
Ah,
and then we got chocolate. Yeah, cinnamon.
chocolate cinnamon bark?
Yep.
That's my favorite. How did you know?
And some dead leaf bacon.
Oh, dead leaf
And then we got
bacon.
some beef steak,
Beef steak bark.
soup,
Oh, well,
and then dessert.
oh, it smells wonderful, guys.
don't forget the salad.
I would never forget my salad. I love my greens. This meal is incredible. Well, you guys are the best. Thanks for being my friend. Oh, Stick, you're back. You disappeared in that backpack. I'm so glad you made it back. I was worried. Don't ever leave me again.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm a Cub Master for Pack 4043. And if you're interested in becoming a scout, we have 2 different kinds of programs. We have Cub Scouts, which are for kindergarten through 5th graders, and we have Scouts BSA, which is for our older kids. We take scouts, boys and girls, and we do all kinds of fun things like camping and fishing and shooting sports, and we have some really fun summer camps as well. So if you're interested in joining, go to beascout.org and put in your zip code, and you can see where all the packs and troops are in your area.
Gorp man. Gorp man. I know there's no bats in the cave, but I couldn't help myself. What a great day. Thanks to our friends at Squire Boone Caverns, the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and our friends at the library. Remember, complete the summer reading program to get all your prizes. Until our next adventure! Same bad time, same bad channel. Stick to the Gorp Cave! Happy hi-oh!
I grew up, it was all about the books and stuff.
They have changed so much over the years.
And they have computers, like if you want to play and if you don't have a computer at home.
This is a great place for genealogy.
I think of the library as an investment in the community.
I definitely think libraries are still relevant.
It brings the community together.
It's a testament to our democracy.
What would we do without the library?
It's very cool.